Let me tell you, you know, one day there's Malala was speaking and he was talking about Lot's wife. These guys in Oka are the personification of Lot's wife because they left our house and they keep looking at what we are doing. Malala, I can assure you, nobody is bothered with the so-called moves. I can tell you without blinking that barring a cataclysmic act of God, like the earthquake that he has threatened on the 20th, Musalia is not going to be president in 2022. It is good that you acknowledge certain things, but then you go and contradict yourself, because this same argument, Sam, we tried to sell to our brothers in NASA and they, bolted out and accused us of all sorts of things. Now they are using these same arguments against each other in Oka, because they are saying Mutondogo ndiye namwaga kwa mto kubwa. And you have tried to ask him, how do you ascertain Mutondogo ndio gani na mto kubwa ndio gani? Then he says, oh, the Luya numbers. Then he himself acknowledges that in fact 70%, almost, even more, of Luyas are behind Raila Odinga. And it is not because any Luya told us to support Raila Odinga. Our support for Raila Odinga is organic. In this studio, there are 3 Luyas, and 2 of them support Raila Odinga. It's
out of convenience.
It has nothing to do with convenience. That is already 2/3. You yourself have told us in 2013, when this so-called Luya bloc had a choice of electing Musalia, they went for Raila Odinga instead.
And you've taken us for granted, and that's why you are saying you must return the favor.
Senator, you spoke in silence.
Yeah.
You spoke in silence. We as Luyas are a very proud people, Malala. Me, I'm a pure Luya. You know, there are doubts as to your purity, but I'm saying I can show you.
What does that even mean?
No, it's a story in the political realm. I can show you where my grandfather's grave is in Kitinda, in Bungoma. What I am telling you is that pure Luyas like myself, we follow strength, we follow conviction, we follow leadership. We're not going to follow you just because we were born with you. We are born with even thieves and people who have of no moral character. You don't follow them because you're born with them. There is no formula, Sam, in One Kenya Alliance that puts Musalia Mudavadi above Kalonzo Musyoka. You can use any formula. You can even go and throw dice with those Wagangas who operate in Amalemba. They will still show you that Kalonzo Musyoka is a stronger person in terms of numbers than Musalia Mudavadi. What is ANC now without our friend from Lugari? Even the guy you almost kill us over in Nabulindo, in Matungu, my brother, he's now in one, he has left One Kenya Alliance. Savula has left One Kenya Alliance. He was deputy party leader. If you look at the hemorrhage that is happening within ANC and Fort Kenya and Western Kenya, because there is a realization, Sam, that these guys are going nowhere. We told them, and you see, the pecking order that was in NASA has not changed, because that pecking order was based on something scientific. I can tell you today, even if you combine the votes of the 4 Luya principals in Oka, there are 4 Luya principals, including Marende, who joined recently. They don't get to half of the support that Kalonzo Musyoka has. At least Kalonzo has demonstrated, and this is something that you can show, that he has a number of people behind him, that he has his base. It is in doubt as to whether it is as strong as it was, but you cannot tell me that there is a formula that puts Musalia Mudavadi above Kalonzo. So you don't talk about Luya numbers. I am a Luya and I'm telling you, my support is for Raila Odinga. My sister there is a Raila Odinga diehard. She's a Luya. Which Luyas are you talking about?
Maybe you should allow her to speak for herself, but...